Hey Minecraft, what is a trail chamber? Okay, there's a lot of kerfuffle about something that's happened this pre-release, and I want to get into it because a lot of you guys probably won't understand the repercussions and maybe you're confused about why certain things are happening in this update that you didn't expect. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is is the fact that Bedrock and Java are slightly different when it comes to this. So I'm going to jump into lava and count how many ticks of damage I take. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On Bedrock Edition, you take 7 ticks of damage upon emerging out of a lava block. Now let's switch over to Java. You can really see on the right hand side by that. It's a little bit different, but we'll jump in and you can count. So let's see. That's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's actually 14. I have it set to 15 because it's a mathematical rounding issue, but bear in mind it's twice the amount of time compared to Bedrock. I feel as though the difference is accounted for due to some gameplay differences, re saturation, healing, but you take way more damage on Java Edition. So just need to mention that before I get into the changes that people are furious about that I think affects maybe a dozen of you, but there's a lot to talk about it right now. Okay, Minecraft 1.21 pre-release 4, a Minecraft Java pre-release. This was released on Friday, which I haven't covered on Twitch yet. But if you subscribe to the channel here, I'll give you the rundown before I go over it next week on Twitch. Okay, so this is the banner here. You can see there's TNT, fire damage, blaze, nether portal. The nether portal change is this one. After prime TNT goes through a nether portal, it doesn't destroy nether portal blocks. I'll leave that for another time, maybe. I want to talk about this change, which has a lot of people fuming. Excuse the pun. The burning time reduction effect of fire protection and knockback resistance effect of blast protection now stack from wearing several pieces. If you don't know what that means, let me explain. Right, so I'm back with this dude. Still have the remnants of the explorer. Okay, so bear in mind that on Bedrock Edition, the damage is only 7 ticks if you get out of the lava block right here. Let me enchant everything with fire protection 2. Okay, so now a full set of fire protection 2 diamond armor. I'm gonna wear only one of them right now. And so I look like this. So let's see how long it takes with one set of fire protection 2. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about a 30% burning time reduction. Should really give myself some golden carrots. So now we'll add a fire protection 2 diamond chest plate. So we now have fire protection 2 plus another fire protection 2. So that's fire protection 4. And we'll see what that does. 1, 2, 2. Only 2 ticks of fire damage. So notice how the effects of these 2 armor pieces are stacking upon each other. And so you would think mathematically if I add another one, so now I've got fire protection 6, almost nothing is going to happen, right? You're right. Watch this. 0. No damage. And that is because from one set, you've got 30%. This one adds another 30%. This one adds another 30%. So this is 90% time reduction. But honestly, wearing a full set of prop 4, you're not going to die from lava. Here's the actual math. Fire prop 1 gives a 15% burning time reduction. 2 is 30, 3 is 45, and 4 is 60. That means fire prop 5 is 75, fire prop 6 is 90, fire prop 7 is 105% burning time reduction, which means you're not going to be set on fire at all with a level 7 fire protection. Java always caps it at 60%. You can't go higher than that. So what does that all mean? On Bedrock Edition, if you had 2, 4, 6, 8, or 7, I've gone overboard here. If you have at least fire protection 7 on your armor, you will never be set on fire on any source of fire damage. It just extinguishes itself immediately. You are actually invulnerable to fire damage. You're not taking any fire damage whatsoever. Now, this is only the case on Bedrock Edition. There was no stacking on Java Edition at all. Jumping back to 1.20.6, so I'm not on the pre-release anymore. This is the non-snapshot. So knowing that on Java Edition it doesn't stack, I have fire protection 4, fire protection 4. Will I be set on fire? Let's test it out. I am on fire. That's 4 ticks, 5 ticks, 5 ticks of damage. So Java is 14 ticks of damage. I just took 5. That's a 60% reduction. So this setup, this combination, is useless when it comes to burning time reduction. It only takes the maximum fire prot you have. So there used to be no stacking on Java. So why are people mad about this? It's now stacking, which is a supposed buff, right? It's no longer limited to 60%. You can get 60 times 4, which is 240%. Hold on. Wearing only a single piece of enchanted armor now has reduced effect compared to before. This is what people are up in arms about. But why during a pre-release? Let me just quickly get into that. There is a bug, which I would only assume is because of the data changes. I think what's happened is that it just kept on stacking. I'm on pre-2, so let's jump into the world. Okay, so it's burning time for 1 second. I've got fire prot 4, fire prot 2. Burning time is now 1 second. So if I take this off, it's now 5 seconds. Let's just quickly test that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 seconds. Fire prot 2, which is now a stacking of 6, which is 90%, which is why it says burning time is 1 second. Let's jump in. It's gone out. From all of this, now stacking. I shouldn't take any damage now. This is kind of ridiculous, actually. Okay. So that's 0. I jump out and I've got nothing. If you take a look at the burning time attribute, it's now 0. It's an owl face. This is what the bug report was summarizing for us. This is not intentional behavior. It should have a limit of about 60%, right? That's what Java Edition had. So what is it now? Okay, this is the latest snapshot, 1 week away from release. So we have fire prot 4, fire prot 4, fire prot 2, and notice how burning time is now 9 seconds instead of 0. If I take all of this off, all of a sudden, I've only dropped the burning time by about 2.5 seconds, instead of more than halving the time to about 5 seconds. I mean, no one uses fire prot anyway, but this is kind of useless now. If I jump in, let's get out of the fire. Here we go. I'm gonna take 12 ticks of fire damage before it goes off. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. If I do this, it stacks to 10. If I do this, it stacks to 9. Actually, what I'll do is I'll max it out, have all 4 of them being fire prot, which no one does, because why would you do that to yourself? Fire prot 4, fire prot 4, fire prot 4, fire prot 4. It's pretty good, right? No! Burning time is now 5 seconds. So what they've done is that maxing out fire prot 4 on all of your armor has now had the same effect as if you had this in 1.20. This no longer really has any purpose whatsoever. Basically putting fire prot 4 on one armor piece has a negligible effect. This is what you need to achieve what you had before. So people are angry that, you know, you can no longer go into the nether and just put one set of fire prot 4. It's kind of pointless. So that explains, to get the maximum benefit of these effects, you now need to wear a full set of enchanted armor. So they haven't buffed it. Let me just run the same command as before. So now it's a 60% reduction by having all of this. So that's why people are angry. You probably won't be. Don't worry. Why are you using fire prot anyway? I want to share this video from Silicat. It's really funny. You can just heal back up with food. I don't see the point. I'm not going to share the Ferrari on this video. You can just view the link if you want to. But mostly some people are confused. This shouldn't affect you. If this affects you, just don't use fire prot anymore. But if you still use fire prot 4, just be a little more careful. I hope this video helps you.